Welcome back, Stout23 here, back with some knife therapy. And before I get started, Blade Show is a few days away. If you happen to see me at Blade Show, come say hi. I don't bite, I promise. And yeah, let's get into this top 10. Welcome back. Today we're going to go through my top 10 most carried knives of May. And this is just folding knives. Before we get into it, we're going to go through my EDC fixed blades that I've been rotating out with. Both of these are from Uinta Knives. This is their Hunter V2. Just started doing the testing on this little guy, and yeah, so far I'm loving it. These are available right now, as well as these. This one is probably my favorite because it's so easy to conceal. Put it on my belt loop. This, I put the Ulti clip on it. This is the Uinta Explorer. There it is. Just a nice little 3-finger grip fixed blade, nice full-size blade here. This one's in 1095, but it's Rockwell to 61 HRC. That's what kind of intrigued me. I want to see how that holds up. And this one's an ABL at like 62, I think, HRC. And they're just very well done. And then I started carrying the Dogbone again because I picked up this beautiful, beautiful Scout carry leather sheath from this is from Chattanooga Leatherworks. They do some amazing work, and I've been wanting to carry the Dogbone. It comes with a pretty cool little sheath that's EDC friendly with this little clip on it. I wanted this nice leather one. I just thought it looked nice. I like a good leather sheath, especially being this is coated. If it wasn't coated, I probably wouldn't do this because this is CPM 3B steel. So yeah, I've been enjoying this one again. So these are my two dedicated 5th pocket carry knives, and that's why they're not really on the list. This one is the Divo knives, My Little Pony Stout. Pony Stout. I love this little knife. I got both. I got the black wash and the stone wash. I liked it so much after I reviewed it. So super cool little knife. I'm sure whoever got in whenever they released these, I'm sure that you're enjoying it as well. And I've been carrying the full immunity from Benchmade. There's some things I love about this knife, some things I don't like about the knife. We'll have to wait and see for the full review. But it is a cool little fixed blade. Super slicey little fixed blade. Very, very grip. Look at that jumping, boy. That's some nasty stuff. All right, let's get into the top 10. Now, I will leave links to whatever is available down in the description. First up, we have the QSP Hornbill. I reviewed this a couple of days ago, and I've been carrying it quite often. S35 VN steel. You got this funky, crazy-looking carbon fiber. It's breaking in nicely. It's got, 3 different deployment methods. Cool little knife. You can choke up on it. Super slicey, too. And I've been enjoying this mill titanium pocket clip, the sharp one. Usually the sharp ones are so strong, I don't like them, but this one's working pretty well so far. So that's number 1. Next up, we have the Winter Blade Co. Factor B3. If the pre-order is still live on this, I will have it in the description. I'm not sure. I know it opened up, I don't know, the 26th maybe, somewhere in that area, and he was leaving it open for several days. So this one has been a pleasure. I mean, I have the B2 as well, and I love it. This one's got some upgrades to it that I really enjoyed. If you didn't see my review on this one, go check that out, especially if the pre-order is still live. Number 3, we have the Quiet Carry. What is it? The Drift LC. Another one that has been getting a lot of pocket time lately. It's a nice full-size knife. Those contoured scales feel really nice. And I stand corrected. Whenever I said I thought this was the first contoured quiet carry, I was wrong. The IQ is also contoured. Somebody said that in the comments of this video, and I totally forgot about the IQ. But this one, I've been thoroughly impressed so far. Very smooth action, very comfortable in hand, especially if you like a reverse flicker. This one is a reverse flicking demon. Love it. You can also thumb flick it rather easily, but the reverse flick is probably the easiest method. Nice and slicey blade. Beautiful stone wash finish. Love the texture on the G10. It's like a checkered, kind of like a 1911 grip. Yeah, so far, so good. Next up, we have my Spyderco Sage 5, a lightweight Blade HQ exclusive. I bought these Parsons Bladeworks aftermarket titanium scales. Man, oh man, do they look nice. I had a pair of plain titanium scales that were anodized blue from Parsons Bladeworks. And whenever he posted these, I had to have these. So if anybody has the lightweight, a lightweight Sage 5 that they want to buy a set of titanium scales for it, just email me and I'll try to come up with a price for those. Oh, and thanks to everybody who bought something from my 2 knife sales that were very successful. I think I sold all but like 3 knives from both sales. So I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all are awesome. But love the Sage. I carried the Sage way more than the Para 3. It just fits my hand better. It's a little bit slicier. And yeah, I just think it's more comfortable. So that's that one. Next up, we have the CJRB exclusive Pyrite with the gold flake carbon fiber, the contour titanium scales, and this one is in, where's it at? It's hard to show right there. CPM S90V. I have been loving this knife. I didn't expect to, love the knife because, I was thinking at first, it's not that much different than the all steel one as far as the aesthetics go. But once I got it in hand, felt the contouring of the titanium, and once I started using it, I fell in love with this one. This is the only one I've been carrying. I'll carry the black titanium one with the inlay with the Damascus blades a little bit here and there as well. I'm sure I'll probably give one of the other 2 away on my next giveaway, but for now, I've been enjoying this one. I don't know, they had like a pre-order for these, and then they were going to have some on the site. I don't know if those have been filled yet, but if these are still available for pre-order or actual purchase, I know you got to get them from their site, I'm pretty sure, because they're exclusive to their site. I will link that as well, but absolutely love it. Next up, this one's been getting tons of pocket time, and that is the Tuya Caladan, designed by Mr. Jim Skelton. Absolutely love this knife. Love it, love it. I'm not even a huge flipper fan, but man, just like the action on this thing, yummy. I mean, thwack it out. S90V steel. And look at that jig titanium. And the melting of that pocket clip is scrumptious. Yeah, I have a feeling I'll end up picking me up a second one of these. I like it that much. I tend to do that whenever I really like a certain design. I'll buy 2 of them just so I can have one that's pristine, just in case I, lose this one or break it, do something stupid. I got a second one. So that is the Tuya Caladan, designed by Jim Skelton. Next up, we have the Divo Buzz, another one that's been getting tons of pocket time. I reviewed this one a long time ago on the channel. And as soon as I finished reviewing it, I pre-ordered mine. Yeah, it's a great slicer. I like supporting Kevin and Colin. They do excellent work, and yeah, this one is nice and slicey. I think the OEM was Best Tech on this. It's breaking in nicely. Love this top flipper. If I'm gonna have like a front style flipper, that's the way I want it. That right there makes it so much easier to manipulate for me. Comfortable in hand. Awesome knife. Next up, we have the American Bladeworks Model 2. Just finished the testing up of this one, I think last week. And I am preparing the review for this. So stay tuned. It's breaking in nicely. The action, something about it is addictive on this thing. It's, not the fastest action of all my knives, but it's just got that clean break to it, and it just comes out nice and smooth. And this MagnaCut blade has been performing outstanding. I think it's Rockwell to 63 to 64, if I remember correctly, somewhere in that area where it should be. They have a very nice detent ball ramp, but one thing that I have noticed is if you have your finger right there, it'll double clutch and go back there. You know, that's one of my pet peeves. But we'll talk about that in the full review. I just love this milling. And I think that's why I love titanium liner locks, because you can have the milling pattern completed on the other side. Keeps those lines nice and clean. Yep, that's the American Bladeworks Model 2. One more last one. I probably won't remember the name of this one, but it's from Sparrow Knife Co. It's a STRIX, maybe? If I'm wrong, I'll try to put it right here. Yeah, another one that's been getting a lot of pocket time. It's breaking in pretty good. Mine, whenever I first got it, it was not too smooth, but it's definitely breaking in the more and more I carry it and use it. This is another one with a nice deep hollow grind. You can look down that blade and see, nice and deep, comfortable. But like I said, whenever I did the video on this one, the only thing that really bugs me is you have a very clean, almost a custom look on this side, but you flip it over and it looks like a completely different knife. God, I wish this inlay would have been on this side as well. I think it would have looked very, very nice. It would have looked way more like a custom. I just think it looks cleaner, especially I don't usually mind whenever they don't put it on both sides, but whenever it's at this price point, I think it should be. What are y'all thoughts on that? So that's my top 10 most carried knives of May. We had some nice ones come across the table, and yeah, I'm interested to see if I can find any cool new stuff for y'all at Blade Show. I'm going to be hunting. I think this year I don't really have anything that, you know, I'm going to be storming the doors for. But I think I'm going to be on the hunt for new and interesting things. Like things that are not the same as what we always see. You know, something like this that's just out of the ordinary, that is doing something cool. That's the type of stuff I'll be hunting down. Of course, you know, if they got any new knives, even if they're not super interesting, if they got anything new, I'll try to pick up that for y'all as well to share it with y'all on the channel. If there's anything that y'all want me to try to check out and do a video on while I'm there, y'all let me know. I'll try to do as much content as I possibly can. And this year, hopefully, I'll get it done before I lose my voice. Like last year, I lost my voice on Sunday, and that's when I planned on doing, you know, 70% of my content. And I could only do a quarter of it because I could not speak anymore. So there you go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got one more. I totally forgot. It was in my back pocket. This is the Jack Wolf Knives Big Bro, and that is number 10. So I apologize, and whoever stuck around, you got to see what the number 10 was actually. So love it. These are still available, I think. I'll link it if it is. All right, guys and girls, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.